With the surge of crime consuming our youth and the influx of violence seen throughout the Caribbean, Dennis Springer, part-time lecturer and former director for information services, underscored the gravity of this concerning reality. According to Springer, there is an unending wave of aggression, which has resulted in revenge killings and gang culture and various other forms of violence against one another. The former director believes that it is time for St. Lucia to reevaluate the guidance given to our youth, as society seems to undervalue the significance of life and death.
We are seeing a trend in certain countries where if you cannot get the individual that you have the problems with, you go for a member of the family, and it doesn't matter who. And to an extent, this shows you that we need to have how we guide our youngsters in this country. Because, you cannot take a person's life. The person has had no problem with you. Maybe a family of theirs or brother had the problem with you, yet you think you have the right, if you cannot get the individual, to go after another member of the family who is living a decent life, who is not involved in any crime or anything like this, or even in any vicious attack on you, yet you feel you have that right.
According to Springer, stronger deterrents against crime such as the death penalty must be utilized by our society in order to see substantial change.
The death penalty must be reinstated in St. Lucia because we have to have deterrence. No one is above the law. Everyone must work within the law. But what you are seeing, even now we just saw something in Babono, where they attacked a car, killed the individual, 5 shots. But what people didn't realize was that he had his little boy in the car. Can that be right? Can that be right?
Dennis Springer outlined the need to enhance relevant pillars within our society, such as the police, schools, families. They are all essential in the reduction of crime.
We need to make sure that we have all the necessary, training of our policemen, training of our students at school. All these sorts of things are now necessary because a lot of our children are just growing up as though it is war. And we've heard this idea of war. And not realizing that every life is worth living. And God gave us life. No one has the right to take another person's life. And this is what you have to instill in the minds of these youngsters. And as we are seeing, we have said it's between 15 to 30 that we are seeing some of those. Although now I'm seeing a little bit of the older people too, because there is a rage in society.
Substantial change in remedying this wave of aggression amongst St. Lucian society will not be easy, but Dennis Springer believes through unity, education, and adequate deterrence, it is possible. For Choice News Now, this is Obi Offer reporting.